Hey guys, it's Qwel. Let me start by saying thank you for your patience, and even the occasional words of support during the last few weeks. It has meant more to me and the team than you can imagine. Until now, I've remained quiet about the situation and the troubling circumstances, and I owe you all an explanation for that silence. This is painful to write, but the community deserves to hear it from me directly, in my own words. A lot has been said about me over the past several weeks, and most of it has been painful in ways I'm still processing. I know some have criticized and even attacked my silence as avoidance or an answer of its own. It was not. I felt a matter this serious deserved more than a reaction written in the heat of the moment, without all the facts, and I was not willing to say something I had not thought through carefully as I also processed my own trauma. I've taken the time I needed to steady myself, talk with my team, meet with a professional, and work with the proper authorities to deal with this the best way possible. Or the best of my ability, sorry. This situation is not the kind of thing I'd ever want to rush, but as I've said, you all deserve the truth. Plainly, in my own words. So here it is. I was around 14 when I first got involved with the online spaces where all this began. I was a kid. Like a lot of kids who find their friends on the internet, I trusted quickly, and I trusted some people who had not earned it. During a vulnerable stretch of those years, someone stepped into my life and worked his way into my trust. I was 15 or 16 at the time and believed he was a friend. For a long time, I had no reason to think otherwise, and we spent a lot of time together. I want to walk through what came next carefully, because the timeline matters and I want you all to have it right. Before I share, this is painfully triggering for me and might be for others who share a similar experience, so consider this my warning to anyone in advance. In August 2024, I was shown a drawing this person had made years earlier that depicted fictional characters. I was disgusted and horrified. However, this person had an explanation. He said he had been peer pressured into drawing it, and that it had been used against him. And in that moment, I had nothing to weigh against his word, and certainly didn't have the tools to truly process the scope of it all. This was supposed to be my friend. He had convinced me that this was not as it appeared, and I didn't have the maturity to realize I was being manipulated. I own that, and will forever wish I had found the strength to see through him sooner. That changed in October 2024. I was then shown clear, undeniable evidence of what this person had actually done. This was not another drawing that manipulation tactics could excuse. This was real, unambiguous proof involving an actual person, and there was nothing left to explain away. I found out that morning in October, and by that night, I had spoken with him directly and removed him from the game and company. It was made public the very next day. I did not wait. I did not negotiate. I did not look for a reason to keep him around. The moment I knew, I acted. While the steps taken were definitive and immediate, cutting someone loose is not the same as switching off a light. He had been woven into the work for years, woven himself into my life and community, and removing him did not end overnight, emotionally or professionally. There were accounts to secure, assets to transfer, and the moderation tools to keep the community safe needed to be placed into trusted hands. I kept in contact for that purpose and no other, and the moment the handoff was complete, I cut him off entirely. I understand that the 2 months between those moments have raised questions for some, and I've seen it said that the delay is proof I knew and stayed silent. That is simply not true. The moment I had the full and complete picture of what this person had done, I acted and I did not wait. To suggest anything else is to ignore what actually happened, which is hurtful, irresponsible, and simply not the facts. To anyone in this community who was hurt by this person, or anyone who used a position of trust and authority to cause harm, I am so deeply sorry. I hear you. I believe you. And your safety matters more to me than my own comfort or reputation. If you are carrying something heavy from any of this, please reach out to an adult, a professional, or someone you and your family trust. You are not alone, and you did nothing to deserve it. I, personally, have struggled to understand my own trauma while revisiting this situation. I know I will forever struggle with what happened then, and the pain I feel as a part of this community, but also as a young adult that was manipulated, and, at the time, incapable of processing the impact of what was happening to many of us. This community, and the world we built together, has always been the point of everything I do. Every mechanic, every tune, exists because my team and I keep showing up for the people who love this game, and that will never stop. More than 100 people work on the Dandy's World IP, and millions of you play it. I take that responsibility seriously. I always have, and always will. Through all this, the work has not stopped. Over the past couple years, I built a team of trusted professionals to help build Dandy's World. The team has continued to work hard through the past few weeks, and nothing is more important to us than our community and its safety. Because so much of this rests on me, doing right by this situation has taken time I would otherwise have spent on the game itself. Our work has continued all the same, and you will be hearing from the studio soon. I pray that you understand that the stories you may hear or have been reading on social media are not always reliable and may even be outright false. My team and I continue working through the proper legal and law enforcement channels so that more of the truth can come out publicly and hopefully bring closure to everyone impacted. We are fighting for the true version of events to be shared with the help of proper professionals. As the creator of this community, I must own all of this and say I am sorry if I've disappointed anyone along the way. While I will own my shortcomings as a young creator and leader, I know that we now have the right leaders in the right places for the Dandy's World team. I'm going to keep building this game and community so it is worthy of the people in it. Thank you to everyone who has stood by me. I don't take it for granted, and I won't let you down. Like I've said before, I am not perfect, but I will try my best to learn from each misstep and give everything I have to you all. Just so I am not missing it, there was also a cease and desist sent before this response came out to Joji, one of the victims in the collective testimony document that we covered yesterday. And yeah, there's a lot I kind of want to touch base on because this response was less of addressing the allegations and more of just responding and acknowledging that they exist. So, yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, I mean, the short answer, this response sucked. The long answer is, I mean, you said you were going to address things. You didn't really address shit. You contradicted yourself in the document, saying you found out about the full thing in October, but also said that you knew about it in August, but didn't know the full picture, which kind of just confirms the legitimacy of that August phone call happening and how you did know about the CP drawings that Rox had done. Like, I'm sorry, do you need a presentation to kind of show you what's happening? Like, why did it take an additional 2 months to understand the full picture? I'm pretty sure the picture was already painted. We just didn't want to believe it at the time. And I want to give you the benefit of the doubt here. Like, I really do. Because I get it to a certain extent, like defending your friends if they have allegations coming their way, right? I mean, they're your friend. You're going to want to defend them. But when you get shown what they've done, like, I feel like there's a line that got crossed that just wasn't acknowledged. Like, drawing CP, like, are we dead ass? Maybe there's something I'm not seeing. Maybe there's a detail I skimmed over, but like, that is just not, it wasn't a good response. Hopefully, we were promised that more things will be responded to. I'm assuming this is because of legal stuff that they have to go through. Either way, we'll eventually get another response from Qwels on behalf of maybe Dandy's World as like a collective, because some of the things that were mentioned inside of the collective testimony document weren't all just about Qwels. It was also about the team. Some parts were about the team. So this has evolved more into just Qwels. This is now about Dandy's World as an IP. I'll keep you guys updated as things come out. I have been doing a lot of, like, I've been reading a lot recently, and I think for the time being, we kind of just have to wait until stuff comes out for more stuff, because so far nothing's been addressed. So the elephants are starting to arrive, and they are still in the room. But yeah, that'll do it all for this video. I know it was short, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.